Well, let us look at this problem that I have here with me. Okay, on Unit 3, we are solving equations with rational exponents. Okay, before we dive into the equations, I want you to understand what we call the reciprocal of a rational number. For example, the reciprocal of 3 over 2. You just take the numerator to be the denominator to be the numerator. So the reciprocal of 3 over 2 is 2 over 3. The reciprocal of 5 over 2 is 2 over 5. The reciprocal of 1 over 2, it is 2 over 1. The reciprocal of 2 over 1, it is 1 over 2. Okay, you just take the denominator to the numerator to the denominator. For in order for you to be able to solve this equation which has got the unknown as the base, you need to raise both sides of the equation to make sure that x has got an exponent of 1. So let me take an example, the one that we are given, example number 1, worked example number 1. Zooming to make it easy for you without showing you the answer so that you see the procedure as I write. So we have got x to the power of 3 over 2. Let me write it boldly. X to the power of 3 over 2, which is equated to 27. How are we going to solve for x? You are going to write 27 in exponential form. Okay, so here you got 3 to the power of 2. So the first step, write 27 in exponential form, which is 3 to the power of 3. How do I get that? I use my calculator by punching 27 equal sign, shift, then fact. Then my calculator will give me 3 to the power of 3. Then I write there in place of 27, just like I've done here. Then what is the next step? The next step is you are going to multiply the exponent both sides by the reciprocal of that exponent of x. So like we have said that the exponent of x is 3 over 2. What is the reciprocal of that? The reciprocal of that is 2 over 3. So multiply both sides by 2 over 3. Just like this, I'm going to do it now. 2 over 3. Both sides, you do that. 2 over 3. Then it is so clear that this will cancel with that. These two cancel with that. Okay? So they cancel. You'll be left with x on the left hand side. On the right hand side, 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you're going to be left with 3 squared, which is going to give you 9. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 9. Okay? And bear in mind, you see the numerator is an odd number. So the answer is going to be only 1. I'm going to show you something just in a moment after this worked example that we are doing now. Now, worked example number 2. We are given there a problem. The problem that we are given is x raised to the power of 5 over 3. Let me write well. Over 3, which is equated to 32. Okay. Again, the first step that you do is to write 32 in exponential form. Again, punch 32 in your calculator, punch equal sign, punch shift, punch fact on your calculator, and the calculator will give you 2 to the power of 5. Then in place of 32, you are going to write 2 to the power of 5, just like I'm going to do now. So I'm going to write here. Here we've got anyway, we've got that number, which is 5 over 3. On the right hand side, we've got 2 to the power of 5. Now the reciprocal of 5 over 3 is 3 over 5. So multiply both sides by that reciprocal. Okay, so let us do that. So we've got we are going to multiply by 3 over 5 both sides, by 3 over 5 both sides. Then this will cancel that, this will cancel that, you'll be left with x, and 5 will cancel 5, we'll be left with 2 to the power of 3, and 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Therefore your value of x is going to be 8 like this. And again, look at this. The numerator is an odd number, and the value of x is only 1 like this. Now the next example that we are going to do is we are going to, let me do one problem before I talk about that. One problem whereby we are going to have an exponent which is negative. Okay, let me say that I've got negative 5 over 3 equal to 32. Then what I'm going to do at this point, you do the same thing, write 32 in exponential form. So on the left hand side you still remain, they have the same. So I'm going to raise that is 2 to the power of 5. Then what we're going to do, we now multiply by the reciprocal of negative 2 over 3. What is the reciprocal of negative 5 over 2? It's negative 3 over 5. Okay, so multiply by that both sides. So we are going to multiply both sides by negative, what is that? Negative 3 over 5, both sides. We multiply with it. Okay, not necessary to put the parenthesis there. Okay, so negative will cancel with the negative, 5 with the 5, 3 with 3. And here we also multiply by negative 3 over 5. Look what you have. We are going to be left with 2 to the power of negative 3. That is your answer. But you can also write it like this, 1 over 2 to the power of 3. Remember, if this is going down, it is going to be positive. Okay, you can write negative a to the power of negative 1 is 1 over a. So that's why we have written it like that. Then the answer is 1 over 8. You are done. That is the value of x. See you in the next video.